What's going on, Workforce? Brian here, and today we're actually talking about, or at least concluding, the Final Fantasy XV Comrades Multiplayer Expansion. Finally been able to clear the main story of the game, and obviously with patch 1.1, which came out to address numerous issues with the game itself, I wanted to give some more impressions and some more thoughts on Comrades itself. Now, Comrades is not without its issues. Obviously, I've called it in the past a loading simulator, but there's a lot of passion that I have for both the Final Fantasy franchise and this game. The multiplayer expansion in and of itself offers a lot there. It's kind of, I feel like there is this really great game, but yet we're still, trying to work our way through some of the difficulty of it to get to that real core rooted game. I guess that first and foremost, the inability to have a party-based system, be able to invite people into my game and then go do the content. This creating a camp with a password and having some kind of time limit for everybody to join in creates a addition of stress and concern that doesn't necessarily need to belong. Furthermore, Maddie, you're cracking me up. Furthermore, in the game, especially on Xbox, quick play is completely broken. You cannot play this game in quick play whatsoever. It will disconnect you from the server, and I don't know what to do about it. So there's some Reddit threads going on about that. There is some, I tweeted about it today, which a tweet, what is that worth? And then essentially I think I'm going to have to just contact like Xbox support and be like, do you guys know like this has never worked and still doesn't? I was hopeful for patch 1.1 because I was like, okay, well, they're going to fix these bugs, etc. They did resolve some of the loading times. They definitely are shorter, but not like in a way that you're like, oh, this is just always instant. There's just a lot of quality of life that they could easily bring into this game. From a cost perspective, $20 standalone is pretty steep, but the fact that it's bundled in to the a season pass for $25 and you get all the single player expansions, that is the better value cost-wise. I wouldn't buy Comrades, directly just for $20. I would make sure it's either bundled with the game, and all the sales that have been going on this holiday season have the whole package for $30, which is incredible. So I'd highly recommend that if you guys haven't played it. The gameplay is fun. I love the weapons. I love trying to build out various different jobs, essentially, because so you have the 4 weapon slots, and they all total up to your stats. So whatever stats you put into each weapon all total up to your total stats, making you either really powerful as a tank, really powerful as a caster, or whatever. And then with those weapons, you get the various, abilities that you can kind of attach. Some are inherent, and some that, based off the materials that you get, are easy to attach. The fundamental issue is that in its game's design, you having to go into a match and come back out. And then they added these daily quests, but the only way to access them is with the quick play. And then if you're on Xbox, I've heard PlayStation's had some issues, but I think essentially I've never seen it work on Xbox. It means we're completely locked out from daily quests. I hope they're not like Xbox people just aren't interested in daily quests. It'd be like, no, look at your error logs. This is bad and broken. Maddie, you're cracking me up. Now, having completed the story, and I have to say, I enjoyed it. It kind of helps flesh out some of the world. And it's been a lot of fun to play. Maddie's enjoyed watching me play the game. Is that right? Anyway, in a crazy conclusion, Maddie was just all over the place this morning. Comrades is definitely something you should check out. Cost-wise, I wouldn't pay the $20 that exists as a standalone, but because it's bundled into the Season Pass, totally worth your time and investment there. Just know what you're getting into. If you don't have a lot of time to play, if you're in a hurry, Comrades isn't going to be the game that you're looking for. This is not a pick up and play kind of game due to the loading, and that is one of the biggest things. Again, they've improved it with 1.1, but not in a way that really kind of helps make sense. This game still needs so much, but there's a really good game under the surface, but we're still trying to have to get through a lot of rough stuff for it. But the best news is they've promised that they're going to be delivering content updates all throughout 2018, which is really exciting to see. So I can't wait to see where this game goes and what type of investment they're planning on making into it. I think what we've seen is a lot of interesting things, a lot of interesting ideas. There's just a long list of things that I want, even before more content. I definitely want new content, new bosses, new things like that, but I really want more quality of life. And it all, I think, starts with the ability to form a party before engaging in the content itself. But anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts, and I'd love to know yours. Sound off in the comments below if you're playing Comrades, if you've tried it out, if you're waiting and seeing. I'd love to hear from you and hear what you think. But for Work to Game, my name's Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope to see you in my next. But until then, you have a fantastic week, and take care.
And this is orange.
Yeah, that is an orange.
Orange.
You want me to eat it? Yeah, I'll take it. I'm going to eat it in a minute, okay?
You give me just one piece of it?
Well, there's just one piece left. Here, why don't you eat it?
I'll eat one for you.
Well, I'll go get my own orange later. You can eat the whole thing. That's Maddie's orange.
See? If we break it, room for more.
Yeah, there's definitely room for more if you split it in half. Thank you, sweetie. Here, how about we cheers? Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.